What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, back again with another video. This is what I like to call playing with the new toy. It's playing with the new toy video. We are in the new Hellcat Challenger Widebody Redeye Jailbreak in hell-raising color. But guess what? We have already got this car wrapped in a color that is a little bit more friendly to the demonic red interior. I think you guys will like it. It's a tribute to my previous Hellcats. So I'm going to take you guys, we're going to go to one of my filming locations that I like to go to, and we're going to get some beautiful footage of this car, and I'm going to go over the spec. We're going to really take a close look at this, and I'm going to reveal the new wrap on our Widebody Hellcat Redeye Challenger Jailbreak, blah 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 blah. Let's go. So I don't know how many of you guys out there have had a Hellcat before, but man, this thing is eating gas. I've only put like, I know you probably couldn't see that. I only put like probably 100 miles on it, and it's almost like eating a whole tank of gas off about 120 miles. And this thing is thirsty, but the engine needs to be broken in. Car only had like 39 miles on it or something like that when I got it. So brand new Hellcat Redeye, 800 horses. So we got to break this thing in, get that engine to loosen up a little bit and breathe, get us a little better gas mileage. But I know. Don't buy a Hellcat for gas mileage, but I'm just saying, god dang, look at that. God dang. I remember my old Hellcat, the tires were so bad, I could drift around every corner like with the slightest of throttle. This car is, the tires are a lot better, so you got to give it a little bit more gas to break the tires loose, but not really that much. Not really that much, man. This thing, it drives good though. Right now, my biggest debate is whether I put a stereo system in it or not. I'm leaning towards it, but I don't want to have like a big box in the back. I think I want to reuse the space in the back that they have the stock 12-inch subs. I'll show you guys here in a second. But yeah, let's get out here and take a look at this car. Take a close up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal the new wrap on the vehicle. Let me know what you think in the comments on the new wrap. I wonder, should I roll the windows up? Now I'm gonna just leave the windows down. All right, so take a look at our brand new 2022. Even though it's 2025, it's a brand new Hellcat Redeye Challenger Widebody Jailbreak.
Girls call me papi, papita chulo. Mami dame lulo, dulce con fruto, I'm kudo. Y'all got me mixed up, fixed up, don't slip up. This beat's a stick up. Get on the dance floor till you can't dance more. Girls in a bungle till we can't cram more. Party full, they say I'm a fool though. Careful, the next song might be about you, bro. Bobbies.com, Bobbies.com, it's Bobbies.com. Este Bobbies.com es una Bobbies.com. Este Bobbies.com es una Bobbies.com. Come, you need to see what it's like. Don't be dumb, you only live once in this life. Run, get your passport done, book a flight Colombia and have some fun. Rent an Airbnb from me, you will save a whole ton of money. Invest a little in your life and grow. I accept cards and cash from Passport Bros.
Alright, so let's take a look at it. This is a sort of a color change wrap, sort of, by KPMF. It's called Iridescent blue black, and in the sun it's more of a blue color, but then as the sun goes down, or if you're in the shade, it shifts to a black color. Reason why I chose this wrap color is because the original color of the car is that Hell Raisin, and I think the reason why I got a really good deal on this car is because the Hell Raisin did not go with these seats. I think that's really why I got a good deal on this car. Here's the original color of the car. You can see it right there. It's like a plum. It's like a plum raisin-y color, which, like I said, they call it Hell Raisin. We blacked out the, I like how he left this exposed. Blacked out the door jambs to hide the purple. So when you open the doors, you see the blue and the black. We can leave that like that once we go back to purple. Eventually, we're gonna go back to purple because we're doing a custom interior to match the purple exterior, the paint. So this car is definitely a keeper. Doing it big with this thing. I already put the digital. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me do a cold start. Well, it's not cold really, but let's do a remote start. Look at these lights. LED lights. Love those. I had those on my other Challenger Hellcat. Look at the digital lights in the front. I like that a lot. I think it gives it a more modern custom look. But what do you guys think about the blue with the red? I think that looks much better than the purple with the red. I don't know, purple and red just doesn't do it for me. And what do you guys think about the blue with the Hell Monkey, or what do they call it? Brass monkey wheels. They're like bronze colored wheels with the blue. I think it goes together very well. Definitely one of my favorite combinations. Man, this car is sick. Yeah, I've been enjoying driving. I gotta break it in though. You can tell like the motor is tight. Still gotta loosen up. Look at the what do they call it? The red eye on the inside of there. Yeah, we still gotta loosen this thing up. We got the hood pins. So in case it's your first time seeing this car, got the car out in California. Only had 37 miles on it. And man, I saw this thing. I have been looking for a while for another Redeye, or maybe like a super stock. And I actually was in contract to get a super stock from somebody on the East Coast. Actually, the dude is a YouTuber. And before I went out there to pick the car up, they called me and told me that the car had been in an accident, and kind of a bad accident. It looked like somebody probably was drag racing that super stock, and they hit a wall and tore up the rear end and repaired it. And the repair wasn't all that great. So they called me, told me about it, and I started looking for another one. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to go through that process of finding a car and having to worry about it being wrecked. So I was like, let me look for one that has really low mileage. And we found this one. Let me turn off the engine. I'm gonna open up the trunk. Let me show you what I'm thinking about doing next. Next thing we're thinking about, I want to black this out. Somebody let me know how I can get this blacked out. If I got to paint it, or if I can buy this piece or something with it already black. I know there's a lot of people on here that have Hellcats and Dodge and stuff. So let me know about that. So here's where the subwoofer is. Let me show you guys. It's hidden under here with the battery. There it is, right there. So we got the battery right here. I've had to take these batteries out to reset my stereo system before. Here's the subwoofers. I thought it was 212s, but it looks like it's 210s. So maybe I'm thinking that we can take this box out and I can have oh look, unboxing therapy. Unboxing the new Dodge Hellcat Challenger Redeye Widebody Jailbreak. But I'm thinking I can replace this with one dual coil 12-inch subwoofer with like something that's got like some really high excursion that can thump back here. And then, you know, just 112, maybe ported, and take up all of this space in here, have it firing up, and that might do the trick. Or else I'll just put one of my bass tubes. The bass tubes are not that heavy. I bet you the bass tube is probably lighter than those two subwoofers. These subwoofers, they sound okay, but when you really want some low end, they don't really hit like that. So, I don't really want to lose my trunk space. So we'll figure something out. I'm gonna take it to the guys at Columbus Car Audio tomorrow, because one thing you have to do when you get a brand new Hellcat Redeye. Sorry for the wind noise. But one thing you have to do is you have to get a security system. So let's talk about that, because that is a must. I'm gonna go inside here to hide from the wind. There it is, Jailbreak. I like that. It has real Real nice interior. Push button start. I mean, if you've seen one Hellcat, you've seen them all. Pretty similar. I mean, it's got a little bit of color to it, a little bit different, a little bit of color to it. But not, I don't really know of anything different other than the red interior. We got a sunroof. It's pretty much loaded. Do I have any glasses in here? No, I gotta get some glasses, y'all. But anyway, I gotta get a stereo system, and I gotta get a security system on this vehicle. One of the problems with that Hellcats are known for is people steal them, and I obviously don't want to get my new car stolen. So I'm taking it to Columbus Car Audio. They're going to install a really good security system on it with the kill switch and tracking and everything. So that's like job number one, and then I'll have them upgrade the sound system. I might change the door speakers. We'll see, because it would be nice to have a real nice sound system in this car, but I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the box in the back. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for if you like Hellcat content in general, because we're gonna have some fun with this car. But let's continue with the unboxing and me showing you guys everything we got in this car. It's pretty sweet. All right, let me show you guys the engine. Close the door. This wrap job came out sweet though, man. Shout out to my buddy over there, Ricky, with RSX Studios. He killed this wrap. I mean, it's flawless. Man, did an excellent job. All right, let's open up the hood, see the engine, the real, what you really pay for when you get a Hellcat. This is how you open the engine right there. We'll do a how to drive video if you tune into my channel for the how to drive videos. Oh yeah, this is a little different too. This is my first time actually using these pins. But you gotta loosen up these pins by flipping this thing over and then pulling the pin out. That's a little different. I'm not used to that. All I'm used to doing is hitting this switch right here. Man, it's heavy. They need to make this carbon fiber. That's super heavy. All right, here is the engine. And as you can see, it's brand new. I need to get it detailed and cleaned up. It's a little dusty. It's a little dusty too. I need to get that cleaned. I'm gonna definitely have this thing cleaned up. All the fluids look good though. That's the original color of the car, that Hell Raisin. But yeah, this is your 2022 Hellcat Redeye. Yeah. I've never had a car with those racing pins. If you've never seen that, like, these used to be on like the old muscle cars in case you're drag racing and so much air pressure and wind, like, and there's a risk that the hood could fly up. I don't think that really happens in modern cars, but I guess it could. So they have these pins to make sure that the hood doesn't fly up, you know, without that big air intake and everything. And that's real active air intake that feeds air into the air intake system. And man, this car is sick. But the main thing I want to know is, what do you guys think about the wrap compared to the Hell Raisin? Now, if you guys really like the Hell Raisin, then I'll just go back to it faster. Right now, I have some new seats that are black, and they're gonna have Alcantara inserts that will match the Hell Raisin exterior. So the car will look, I think, spectacular. It'll look more like a show car once we get the new interior put in. But I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with the door panels, because I got to not wrap them, but I got to reupholster the door panels. Probably I'll do Alcantara, like black Alcantara in the door panels, so that if I do go back to the red seats at some point, it'll still look good. I'm a little bit worried about the red seat belts though. We might have to go with black seat belts. So we got some time to figure that out. But yeah, so about the features of this car, it's got the sunroof. These cars, I mean, the biggest option that you can get on this car is the matte black paint on the trunk, on the roof, and on the hood. That is not a wrap. That is actually paint. It's painted that matte black. That's like one of the most expensive options on it. I want to say it was like it might have been like $7,000 or something. The sticker price of this car was $109,000 from the factory. Hey, but let me run over look at my option list. Let me run over the option. This has one option was the exterior paint color, the Hell Raisin paint color. That was like $400. The leather seats in red, that was $3,890 for the leather seats in red. What else we got? The Jailbreak kit, which gives you the 200 mile per hour speedometer, the wide body fender flares, high performance engine controller, wide body competition suspension, Jailbreak badge that's on the inside, power chiller. Oh, I forgot about that. You got the power chillers, uses the AC to cool down the supercharger if you're racing. The technology group Well, just for the SRT Jailbreak package, that costs $18,595. The technology group with the rain sensor, automatic high beam, that costs $1,295. Driver convenience group, which is power fold mirrors, so you can power fold these mirrors in from the inside of the car. You get high intensity discharge headlamps. You get blind spot detection. You get this. You get all that for $1,295. The subwoofer and the upgraded stereo that I just showed you guys, $1,995. The black and demonic red seats, $395. Black demonic red seats. What else? We get the red seat belts, $400. Suede headliner, that's kind of nice. It's got suede on the pillars and everything. That's suede. How much is that? That's $499. Floor mats, $100 with the red stripe on them. What else? The steering wheel mounted shift controls, and that's like standard stuff to me. But that stuff costs $1,295. Power sunroof, $1,295. Satin black graphics package, $3,495. So $3,495 for the satin black on the top. What else? Brass monkey wheels. The hood pins were $425 to get these hood pins in here. The brass monkey wheels were only $200. That's not bad. This big black spoiler, the performance spoiler, they loaded this car. That's $1,000 for that. Really? I don't know how that's $1,000 right there. $1,000 for that. The Alcantara steering wheel, $200. I changed that out when I bought the car. I don't like the Alcantara steering wheel in a muscle car. That's more for a European car, if you ask me. So we put a regular steering wheel in here for $400. It has P0 summer tires, $700 for these tires. So I think my other car had like all season tires on it or something, because these do grip better than my other tires. These do grip better, 100% better. I think I must have had like the regular all season tires on my other one. So it has the nice tires on it. 8.4 inch touchscreen display for $1,000 for that. For the upgraded larger display right there, 8.4 inch. I thought all of the cars came with that though. What else we got? 20 inch double rim brass monkey wheels. Okay, so $1,000 for the brass monkey wheels. That's weird. It's on here twice. I don't get that right there, but okay. Brass monkey. Oh, the brass monkey exterior badges. Oh, somebody must have changed those. So I guess that was a brass monkey. I guess it is kind of brass monkey. Okay, so that's what costs $200. But the wheels themselves cost $1,095. Chrome fuel filler door. I changed that. That was $100 to get a chrome door on the back. On the gas cap, it looks so ugly, man. That was the ugliest thing on the car. That was chrome. Chrome doesn't go with brass monkey. That looked hideous. That might have been the reason why this car set for so many years with nobody buying it. So we changed that. $699 for the copper weave carbon fiber accents. So that's that interior copper weave. And yeah, it all ended up being $109,000 for this bad boy. And I'm gonna have to say it was worth it. Of course, I didn't pay that much. I got a nice discount. I got this for $85 plus tax. All right, here we go. Yeah. Man, you can't tell me this ain't gonna be a collector's car. All right, now what we need to do is we need to put it in my custom driving mode. Boop, boop. Hit the SRT button twice. I gotta hit it faster. There it goes. Now we're in my custom driving mode. In case anybody wants to copy that, transmission is sport, 807 horsepower. Traction is sport, so it gives you a little bit of play in the traction. And we're gonna drive this bad boy. Hold on. All right. This thing is a beast out the rip. Off the rip. I like it because it's predictable though. Like you'll break loose, but one secret in driving a Hellcat, if you are swinging around a turn, don't try to control the steering wheel to oversteer with the steering wheel. Kind of let the car naturally go back to where it wants to straighten out. So you just let go of the steering wheel a little bit and feather the steering wheel to control whatever the car is doing. But easiest thing, coming out of turn, just let go of the steering wheel, let it kind of, because it don't want to go straight. You just let it go, and everything will be all right. But just don't try to be steering it. You know, that's how people wreck. The car ends up going in a direction that they don't want to go. Mug sounds sweet, don't it? Man, what y'all know about this? Instant power slide going straight. This car is nuts. All right, I would be remiss if I didn't end the video on a positive note. A lot of you guys tune in my channel to see the cars, and I really don't like to show the cars without talking about how to get the cars. And I got a lot of content on my channel that kind of talks about my story and how I was able to get to where I am, to be able to afford the different cars I have. You know, not just a Hellcat. I also have a Ferrari F8 and a Lamborghini Huracan Technica and a Revuelto, a couple other nice cars like that. But thing is, believe it or not, I'm 51 years old. So I guess I probably look to be about in my 40s, I guess I look to be about 42, 43 years old, something like that. But I didn't buy a supercar or like a really nice car, you know, until I was, I had a couple BMWs and a Corvette and stuff like that, right? Nice cars. But I didn't get like a supercar and start having like a little collection of cars until I just now started like having a nice little collection. But I was like, when I bought my Lamborghini Gallardo, it's a $100,000 car. Matter of fact, it cost less than this Hellcat, at least when this Hellcat was new. But I didn't start buying this stuff until, I didn't start buying these cars until I was in my 40s. I think I was, let's see, 20, I think I bought my Gallardo in 2016. So that was about, like, what is that, 9 years ago? So I was like 42 when I bought my Gallardo. So I'm in my 40s when I buy a car like this, and I have been working with my own business and investing in real estate for years before that. So I don't want you to think or get frustrated or get impatient when you are not to the point where you can do some of the stuff you see me doing on this YouTube channel. Sometimes it takes time, and it's normal that you might be in your 40s or maybe in your 50s before you can afford to do some of the things that you dream and aspire to do. You just got to be patient and have a plan and work your plan, right? Have a plan, work the plan. Don't give up when stuff gets difficult. Put this car in the back of the house. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna go in the back of the house. We're gonna do some weird stuff here. We're going in my yard. We're gonna shoot a video in the back of the yard right now. That's what you gotta do when you got a Hellcat. You gotta hide it in the backyard. All right, so what was I saying? So it took me a while, basically, before I was able to afford. Actually, I could afford some of the nicer cars, but it took me a while before I actually made the decision to pull the trigger on buying like my first Lamborghini or $100,000 car, because I wanted to make sure I had my finances in order so the car didn't cause me any type of hardship, or if things got rough, I wouldn't have to like do a fire sale on the car and sell it for below what I paid for it and stuff like that. So I took my time. So what I'm saying to you in this video is, when you see people out here on these YouTube videos, some people are buying the cars right when it's the right time to buy the cars. Some people might be buying the cars because they're YouTubers and maybe they're not in a good financial position to buy the cars. But what I try to preach on this channel is have multiple streams of income. My preferred way is to have a business. Maybe if you work in corporate America, maybe you have a good job, start your own business. And then when money gets good from your business or your primary business, maybe your secondary business, whatever, you start having some savings, start trying to invest so that your investments can take care of your toys. So my thing was, I invested in real estate. So the real estate that I have far outweighs my little car collection that I have. So that's how I justify being able to get some of these cars, because I have invested in real estate. Real estate has good value right now. Even if the real estate drops, I'm creating a revenue stream through rental income, and that rental income can help pay for some of these toys. So wanted to leave you guys with that, so that you don't just see some guy at YouTube flossing or flexing with his cars or something like that, and then say good night, have a nice day. No, I want to help you guys on this channel. So You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an investor, a real estate investor primarily, and a business owner primarily, actually. So if you guys have questions about entrepreneurship, about investing in real estate, that's what I'm here for, to answer those questions. So take advantage of Uncle Will. Drop me a comment. Ooh, that's a dope picture right there. Sitting low on the grass, that's fire. That's fire. So you're thinking about joining my channel, or maybe if you haven't thought about joining my channel, maybe you should, because channel members on my channel get access to exclusive content with exclusive cars, like this here Lamborghini Revuelto, like this here Ferrari F8, like this here behind me Lamborghini Huracan Technica, or even the Porsche almost said a new car that I have on the channel that you guys don't know about. But this Porsche 911 Carrera T, the RS3. All of the videos that I upload on this channel, my channel members get to see those videos first as soon as I push them out, and then they're released on a schedule. I already have about 10 videos lined up that only my channel members have access to. If you're considering joining my channel, now's a good time. I definitely will shout you guys out. I'll answer your questions in my live stream with priority. Yeah, so hey, join my channel subscription through YouTube and get access to exclusive content just for you, and early access to content that I release on the channel, sometimes as early as 2 or 3 weeks in advance. So yeah, if you want the loose scoop, I got 2 cars that I haven't even released on the channel yet. So stay tuned, hit that join button. Hey, and join the exclusive section of our membership on the channel here on YouTube. Peace.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Will Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now, and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Will Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting them. You do the same.
Welcome to Will